Welcome. Welcome to the Mad Lucrative Podcast. I am the host, the one and only Manny Hills. I'm here. Y'all know me. I'm going to give y'all energy every week. Y'all know that. So if you give me energy, I'm going to give you energy. You feel me? So this is episode what? This episode 164. What up? I was just making sure we had all the chats back up. But this episode is brought to you by Good Morning Music. Yes, sir. I heard a lot of people say Good Morning Music was dope. So I was like, yo, I didn't know. And I was running the ad last week, so I'm running the ad again. New ad. What's up? Good Morning Music. This episode is brought to you by Good Morning Music. If you are a music producer, you're a singer, songwriter, artist, and you're trying to get your music out, you're trying to figure out the best platform to get everything distributed, you might want to try Good Morning Music. Right now, Good Morning Music gives you publishing so you can get your music out to the different streaming platforms. They can also track your music from an administrative standpoint. So when you get music on TV, for instance, say your music lands on Fox, it lands on CBS, it lands on Netflix or whatever. Wherever your music lands, they're going to track your music and make sure you get paid for this stuff. Also, they're giving you a discount because you know me. So if y'all are a part of my Mad Lucrative family, all you got to do is type the promo code MAD20, 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 and you get 20% off. All right? How about that? And before we get started, before I shout everybody out, I got to make sure y'all say, yo, like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. If you're watching this on YouTube especially, I need y'all to do this for me. Please do this for me. Please. Because they don't want me out here. The people always want to blame it on the people. I'm going to blame it on the people too. The people don't want my voice heard. They trying to silence me like they did JFK. That might be a bit too far. They trying to silence me like they did Martin Luther King. So please like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and we're going to be here. And shouts out to everybody that's followed me on YouTube. All 17,000 subscribers. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, believe. They trying to silence me like they did JFK. I need something to throw down on the table so like give it more of an effect like Denzel did it, you know what I mean? But anyway, what's up? All right, let me shout everybody out. You know I'm stupid. All right, let me shout everybody out right quick. Mike Coy, what up? Kid, what up? DJ Real to Real, what up, big dog? Vita the Queen, yo, y'all make sure y'all follow Vita_the Queen. She been rocking with me the whole show. Like, thank you for the love and appreciation. No, hold up, what is it? Wait. The love, love and affection. Thank you, thank you for rocking with me. JT Smith, what up? Storm Walker, what up? B Leaf on Instagram, what up? Yo, the way you spelled that, well, B_Leaf 76. Hey. CD Blitz, what up? BB Shine, what up? Is that Chicarbo? What up? Jville Entertainment, what up? I need to holler at Jville Entertainment, yo. You my dog, yo. Yo, that my dog. Hey. I need to get like a drop every time I think of a song. I just need that joint just to drop in. Like I need a person just to find the drops as soon as I say it. But anyway, what up? Poetic Drive, welcome to the chat. All right. And if you're on Facebook or if you're on Twitch or if you're on YouTube, I love you, but I don't have the chats. And I'm going to attempt to pull the chats up while I'm doing the show. So within this hour, I am going to pull the chat up because I want y'all to be a part of this conversation. I want y'all to be a part of it. So this is what's going on. This past week has been music reviews tonight. 9 o'clock. Well, wait, 9:30. Look. I'm such a nigga. I'm an N-word sometimes. I think YouTube don't like me saying the N-word now. How black folk can't say the N-word? I just want to say the N-word every now and then. That's all. But about 9:30. About 9:30 come through, and we're going to do music reviews tonight. All right? So this has been a week, yo. This has been a pretty cool week. I want to start by saying, what the F is Kendrick Lamar doing? What are you doing? Hey, bruh. Hey, Kendrick. Come here, dog. Come here, big dog. I don't know what you're doing right now. It feels it feels like a semi like mid artist crisis. Y'all know how we have midlife crisis? I feel like it's like a mid artist crisis. It's like I'm gonna just sporadically send some shots. This is Storm Walker. I'm like this every time, dog. Even music reviews, I'm like this all the time. But I felt like this. This is what I said last night, because y'all know me, not only for monetization purposes, but y'all know me. I love good music. I am a freaking music producer. Have been doing music since 95. I feel like I be like Cat Williams sometimes. You know how Cat Williams was saying? Cat Williams said, I read 100 books by the time I was 3 years old. Had his legs hanging. He was swinging his legs. I've been reading. I read 100 books by the time I was 3 years old. I read to 40 by the time I was 8 years old. I graduated from college by the time I was 11 years old. And everybody just looked like this. That Negro is lying. So I feel the same way when I talk about certain stuff that I've done, because I've been a grown man for like the majority of my life. I've been a grown man for like, I was a grown man in the 6th grade. You know, I don't know whether that's a good thing. Is this a good thing or is this like trauma? What is it? Y'all know everybody talking about men's mental health. Is this trauma or this is a good thing? I've been a grown man since I was in the 6th grade. Oh, anyway. Kendrick, what are you doing? What are we doing? What do we feel? I want to ask the chat. I want to start this pod by asking the chat. What up, big dog? I want to start by asking the chat. What do we think about the Kendrick Lamar record? What do we think about the Kendrick Lamar record? The Black Forces? What do we think? What are we thinking? I'm looking at the chats too. What are we thinking? Cause this I'm gonna tell you what I think. All right, truth moment. Y'all know me. I am a caper for anybody that's hella creative. I'm a caper for anybody that's gonna go back and forth for the greater good of artistry and the greater good of mankind. Like, all right. So if I'm thinking of P-popping music, cause I don't even think YouTube like me saying pussy popping. But anyway, if I'm thinking about that type of music, right? I'm not necessarily mad at it. I just don't like the fact that it's an overwhelming majority of people, females or males, is that's sad, right? We gotta say males talking about pussy popping. I ain't gonna tell you what kind of male I'm talking about. I ain't gonna tell you what kind of male, but it's see, 40 years old, a 40-year-old makes you not give a F, and you just say whatever comes to mind. So the fact that I have to screen myself and say what type of male or what type of female in 2024, my granddaddy is rolling in his grave and said, get these Negroes out of here. You want me to call you what? What did you want me to call you what? Your mama, when you were born, anyway, I ain't going there. I'm not going there. Not today. Not today. Not today. Tone, what up? What up, Tone? So this is the thing. All right, Poetic Drive says the song is fire. Okay. What up, Tone? Hey, Tone, what you think about the Kendrick Lamar record? What y'all think about the Kendrick Lamar record? It's great, man. He on the run. All right, so that's produced Leroy Free. So you think it's dope, all right? Tommy Tom, what you think about the Kendrick record? I'm getting a poll started. What do y'all think about the Kendrick Lamar record? For me, and I'm gonna give y'all my input from a Scorpio standpoint, and I'm gonna give you my input from a music producer standpoint and from a capitalist standpoint. That's 3 different standpoints right there. If you ain't keep count, that's 3 different standpoints right there. All right, so the first standpoint, hold up, is that my co-host? Is that my co-host, Apologetically K? What up, girl? Y'all make sure y'all tune in to Lucrative Love. Make sure y'all tune in to Lucrative Love. We're going to be going live probably next Tuesday. She don't know it, but next Tuesday. I'm such a terrible network owner. I'm a terrible network owner. Next Tuesday, the show starts. All right, we're going live. So this is something else before I go back to Kendrick. If y'all are wanting to be connected, right? You want to find that one? You want to find Mrs. Thick? You know what I mean? Or for the women, you want to find Mr. Him? You know what I mean? Third leg? Come holler at me. Come holler at me. I want to hook you up. I want to hook y'all up. Matter of fact, we want to hook y'all up. Me and Apologetically K want to hook y'all up with the best version of yourself, the yin to your yang, the life partner. We want to do that for you. So something we're starting is the Lucrative Love podcast. The Lucrative Love podcast is going to consist of racy conversations because we both spicy. And we both Scorpios, so it's probably a little bit nasty. And we're going to have a good time, but it's going to consist of racy conversations, and it's going to consist of matchmaking. So if y'all are interested and you want to be a part of the show, send me a DM, send me a message. If you're watching this on YouTube, the email is in the bio, and we're going to have some fun. But next Tuesday is pretty much like the first live show where we're going to shoot. We're going to have some fun. All right, back to Kendrick. When I heard the Kendrick record, right, I was like, yo, I want to love this joint because it is who it is, right? Kendrick has had a hell of a year. He came out on top with the whole Drake and him battle. He came out on top with that, so I give him that. That was fire. J. Bill said, Hotline Bling. Hey, I'm trying to hook somebody else so they can get that Shannon Sharpe. I want somebody to get that Shannon Sharpe this weekend. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hook a fella up. I'm trying to hook a woman up. I want them to get that Shannon Sharpe. All right, back to it. But yo, Shannon was going crazy. Unc was going crazy, dog. We gonna talk about that though. But right now we're talking about Kendrick. Stay on track. Stay on track. I'm staying on track. Stay on track, dog. All right, I'm staying on track. All right, so when I heard the Kendrick record, the first thing I was thinking was, first off, why? The why was first off, because if we go back, let us not remember. Let us not remember. Is it let us not remember? Let us not remember. Or let us remember. He just dropped the Super Bowl commercial Sunday. Everybody started talking about it. The streets was in the uproar. They said, oh no, how you gonna have the Super Bowl in New Orleans and you ain't gonna get Wayne and Cash Money, no limit? Hold up, Azai says you talking to you. No, dog. Hey, Azai, I can always stand getting me some of this. I'm not gonna let you will me in to a not good conversation. We're gonna talk about Shannon Sharpe in a few though. We're gonna talk about Shannon in a few, but the thing is, back to Kendrick. He just dropped the Super Bowl commercial. I even posted that joint Sunday when I was fresh out of church. I was like, oh. Then he said, the main thing is what made me think, why did he drop the music? On the Super Bowl commercial, he literally just said, yo, no more do-overs. No round two. He literally just said no round twos. So, all right, I'm like, okay. He talking big boy talk. Okay. I felt like, we ready. I thought that. That's how I was feeling. I was like, okay, Kendrick is in here. He got booked for the Super Bowl. Dope. And I left it at that for a hot second. My church is a good little ways from my house, so I got a little ways to drive. I had time to think. So I got my coffee. It's in my cup holder. I got a truck. I got a big dual truck with the full back doors and all that stuff. So I'm driving. I drive big. It's high off the ground. So I'm driving, right? And I'm driving and thinking, okay, Kendrick just did this dope commercial. Where did this derive from? Is it a movie? Is it something that he pulled from for a creative idea? Where did it come from? And then I saw that it's a thing. It was a movie or a commercial back in the day where it was a guy talking about America winning against Canada specifically. And the guy was standing in front of a big American flag. And he was like, Americans never lose. I was like, Kendrick. You gotta be careful with people that have like quad entendres. We gotta be careful with them type of people. But let me see. What does I say? Want to make sure what type of live you was doing. No, hey, nightcap. Me and Apologetically K gonna kind of be doing that nightcap. You gonna be our first guest. So anyway, there you go. Voila. Thank you. But I'm looking. And I'm driving. Then I thought about it one more time. I was like, okay, he said no round twos. That was clearly a shot at Drake. Clearly. Like, it was hands down a shot at Drake. And then he said, come on, you got to catch with both hands. Like, he's sunning him. Like, he's training. Either he's sunning Drake or he's training Drake's son. I was thinking that. That's all I was thinking with this commercial. Were y'all thinking the same thing? Come with me. Were y'all thinking the same thing? That's what I was thinking. As I said, Kendrick is my type of petty. Yep, mine too. All right, Jayville said, yep, in third person. All right, cool. All right, so we're on the same page with that. So I'm like, all right, cool commercial. And then I let it slide. I ain't think nothing of it. I was like, at first I was like, all right, I'm sure somebody going to have something to say because the Super Bowl is in New Orleans and Cash Money did bring out Drake. So it could be a big middle finger to either Cash Money, to Drake, to somebody from that clique, right? Then I'm going to see if I can pull that up right quick. Then the clip started to surface. The clip started to resurface with Jay-Z talking about how he didn't want to sign. Here it is. I got it. Y'all listen to this. And this is what I thought. I was thinking all of this after the fact. This is what I was thinking after the fact. Check it out. Let me see. There it is.
Lil Wayne, I know that you guys were this close to signing Wayne. What happened with that deal? Because Wayne was damn near saying he was Rockefeller, and then it just went left.
The truth is, it's the first time I ever told this truth. The truth is, after I had a meeting with Wayne, I had a relationship with Baby, so I felt it was only right to call him. I called him out of respect, like, yo, I was talking to Wayne, just letting you know, boom, boom, boom. So after that, I think we received a letter at our office for like torturous interference. Whoa. And I was like, whoa.
Was it sports?
They do that? It was like, whoa. And it just all went from there. But, I think I would rather, lose that situation and do the right thing than the opposite. Because I think I could have signed him. I could have signed him and then told him after. But, I did the right thing and I'm cool with that.
Now, you mentioned Lil Wayne. I know that.
Now, watch this. This is my type of petty. If you're going to be petty, Jay waited. How long ago was that interview? That interview was like 2012, 2013, something like that. So you waited 10 years. I would definitely do it. Because that's the thing. I look at it like this. If I got to wait 5. Honestly, I'm a lifetime petty guy. I'm a lifetimer when it comes to petty. What up, lady? What up? I'm a lifetimer when it comes to petty, right? So the fact that Jay has waited till he's leveraged himself to be able to make calls with the Super Bowl. Now, in my petty brain, I'm like, that's why he got that to happen. And then everything aligned itself too. Have y'all thought about this? And this is just a thought. I don't know nobody's business. Azai says he holds hella grudges. He must be. No, Azai, he was born in December, remember? So he's the one right after right after Scorpios. I don't know what that is. He's right after us though. So the thing is, all right. So now I'm looking at that Jay just got back at Birdman for what he did back in the day by booking Kendrick. But then you got to look at the whole optics. Kendrick did Not Like Us, got the world in a frenzy. Right? Not like us, not like us, not like us. Got people in Japan. Not like us, not like us, like us. Got people in Mexico. They're not like us. They're not like us. He got Not Like Us everywhere. So that kind of seals the deal because who else, if we really think about this, who else has had any kind of impact musically in 2024? I'll wait. Who else has had any kind of impact in 2024 musically? I can't think of one artist, honestly. And I wrote down artist names. Killer Mike, okay, cool. He's dope for our demo. But you got Killer Mike, you got Wayne. He ain't really dropped like that. You got Kendrick. He just dropped the stuff that was responding to Drake for the most part, right? Then you got Drake, who's did the responses to Kendrick. But all of the records that Drake has released since then has not really been our type of demo. All of the records that he's released has been like H&M music. All of Drake's music since the battle has been for H&M, period. And then I mentioned it last night, but I was like, yo, do y'all realize how much of a big FU this is? Because if y'all go back and look at Drake's deal, it's online. Everybody can look up the Drake deal. Matter of fact, let me try to do some of this. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up a little bit of it. Yep, exactly. Dot did. He surpassed all demos this year. And then I thought about another thing. This is something else. That's in my petty brain. I'm like, all right, Jay did that to get back at him. Kendrick is like, yeah, let's do it, right? I get it. But I think last time I checked, wasn't Wayne with Jay not long ago, like a few weeks ago, actually? Wasn't he just with Jay? Wayne and Jay was somewhere chilling. So my thing is this, and just come with me. I see this happening. Before we even get back to the record, I see this happening. What if Kendrick, who already has the Super Bowl booked, brings out Wayne? What if Kendrick brings out Wayne during the performance and he's a part of the And Friends? Because y'all got to think about it like this. Wayne and Birdman have been going back and forth for years, talking about how he ain't got his money. Like everybody has had it out for Birdman. Just think about it. Remember Ross said something to Birdman about not getting Wayne his money. Remember Khaled said something about Birdman not really doing right about the business. Tez ain't working for them no more. I don't even think Tez is working for Wayne no more. Think about all of it. I'm thinking about all of this stuff. So I'm like, okay, if Jay, Wayne, and Kendrick are cool together, they're all cool, I would not be surprised if Wayne pops up on that stage for the Super Bowl. And I stand on the ledge and say that. This is September 12th. I don't think it's far-fetched. I foresee Wayne coming out on stage with Kendrick. And if he comes out on stage with Kendrick singing Not Like Us, we know what time it is. We know what time it is. We know what time it is. Let me see. I think that was given. Okay. All right. I thought about that. So now that's the petty side, right? Now we're going to go to the business side of it. During the whole rap battle, right? Everybody tuned in for the beef. Everybody participated in it, including myself. Made a couple dollars off of it. Shout outs to Wayne and shout outs to Kendrick. Like, you need a little bit of monetization? Like, yeah, I can. Here we go. Boop. I'm going to just drop that for you, right? So they gave us the songs. Everybody tuned in for it. But then everybody knows Drake for being the bot king. Everybody knows Drake for being the bot king. He's going to use algorithms and all this stuff to get the leverage that he needs, right? But what happens if your arch nemesis uses the same stuff that you use but does it in a more creative way? What that look like? I think we just saw it. So that's another one. We're going to go there. And now we're going to go back to Drake's deal, all right? Drake's deal with Universal. All right, now look at this. I don't know if y'all can see it, but look at this. All right. So Drake actually has a deal with Universal where he is it's a big 360 deal for the most part. Just think about it like that, because I'm not going to break down everything that I see on this screen. I'm going to just say it's a big 360. But think of a 360 on the level of a Drake. A 360 on the level of a Drake means that Nike endorsement that he got. Let me get some of that. Let me get that. All your content that you post on social media. Let me get some of that. It's a given. I'm going to get some of that tour money and that merch money. Let me get it. But see, the thing is, merch for Drake is not necessarily, it's not like just show merch or just, I'm going to just sell this out of my e-store. It's not like that. When you think of merch for Drake, you got to think of all of the endorsement deals he got. Whether that's with Off-White, whether that's with Nike, whether that's whoever, right? You got to look at it like that. So now, how much money could he possibly generate in 1 week's worth of sales? If you add all of this together, content, merch, music, all this, just add it all up. That's a bag. So I wouldn't be surprised if Drake could probably generate about $2 billion for Universal. I could easily see Drake generating $2 billion for Universal. So now, go back. Let's go back for a second. We all just sat here and we watched Drake release the 100 gigs. We all saw Drake release the 100 gigs tonight 9:30. Come back. All right. We just saw Drake release the 100 gigs. If he released the 100 gigs and Universal said, hey, what you think you doing? And Drake said, hey, bro. I mean, what are we doing? I mean, what do you mean? We just released some music. If they did that, think about this. Hold up. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Give me a second. I got to get a better setup. This is trash. Got to do better by myself. Okay. All right. Got to do better. I got to do better. But, all right. There we go. So if he does that, the 100 gigs, he does the 100 gigs joint. What up, Hugh Brown? What up, big dog? Universal tells him to take it down. Now, he got to be on pins and needles and wait for them to give him the cosign to release more music, right? Now you got this arch nemesis over here, this savage bad kid. Kendrick is really acting like a bad kid right now. You got this savage bad kid out here releasing music with subs everywhere. I feel like Kendrick is just like, I'm going to just throw a sub right there. I'm going to throw a sub right there. He is painting and decorating a room with subs. I'm going to throw a sub right here. Throw a sub right here. And he releases the music. We can't forget this main part. The main part that's the most important of this whole story. The fact that he released music on Instagram and not on YouTube first allows us content creators to talk about the music and monetize off of it. That is a big deal. That's a big deal. I'm going to tell you why. So if I release some music on Instagram only and it's not on DSPs, that means anybody that creates content around the music that I just dropped on Instagram, they can monetize the music. That's what that means. So if I just drop a song like Kendrick did, y'all saw he'll just drop the song on Instagram. It's not on YouTube initially. He let us get our content off, and then maybe a day or two later, it'll hit DSPs. Or maybe not. It just depends on the vibe. So I was like, okay, this is another big FU to Drake, because I feel like if Kendrick is going to keep doing this, I feel like he could drop a song every week. And what Drake got to do? Drake got to just sit there, look at him drop, and can't say nothing. Think about it. This is all the stuff I'm looking at. Because y'all remember, even his endorsement, like the people he got endorsements with, they asked him to go back and apologize to Drake. Kendrick like, nah, I ain't doing that. And then drops another song. Yo, This is petty at its best, but I love it. I love it. So, but as far as the song now, I'm going to go to the song now. This is a long, I didn't mean for this to be this long. I'm sorry. But I'm a music guy. So y'all know me. I dissect things on a different level. But anyway, so now, fast tracking to last night. I was in the middle of finishing up a coaching call on Zoom, and then I saw my phone start to chirp like a Nextel with somebody looking for coke. Hey, bro, you got it. I ain't got it yet. You got it. My phone just started chirping. So I was like, all right, what's good? So I look at my phone after the coaching calls. I respect the people that I coach. I respect them. But I looked at the phone, and I saw all these notifications. Yo, you got to do a live. Kendrick just dropped. Yo, hey, you heard the new Kendrick? So I was like, Kendrick just dropped. And the first thing I thought of, he just did a Super Bowl commercial. Why is he dropping music? Why is he dropping? I don't understand it. So I'm listening. I told my folk, because y'all know me. If y'all don't know me by now, what I do, if somebody sends me something that's hot, like Kendrick or Drake or whatever, like if it's something in that space, I don't listen to the music at first. I'll listen to it on live so y'all get the real feedback from me. So I came downstairs, got everything queued up, and I turned the live on, start listening to the song. I'm listening, and I ain't gonna front. At first, I was underwhelmed. I ain't gonna front. When I first listened to the Kendrick record, I was underwhelmed. Jay Ville says 50 and Ja Rule all over again. It is 50 and Ja. But so I'm listening to the song from Kendrick, and it does not sound like this is directed to Drake. So I was like, all right, cool. This don't feel like it's directed to Drake, except for the party. What is it? The Party Gotta Burn. That's the only part that felt like it was related to the OVO Drake camp. But everything else felt like it was broad. So I was like, all right, I'm listening. And I like the song. Like, I like it, but it's like, I don't really know what to pull from it. So I'm listening, and it came to me. He is talking about the whole industry. He's talking about the whole music business. He's not just talking about party, like the party got. He's talking about the whole industry. So I was like, all right, cool. And then I backtracked to earlier yesterday, because what I like to do for podcasts, I like to research things that's about to go on in the industry, whether that's with people that got fired, downsizing, anybody that's just in the space of I'm losing my job. I'm listening and I'm looking. I'm like, okay, all right, I see what's happening there. I see that. And all I could think of was, yo, this is about to be a mess. Hold up. Let me see. Fruger. I'm looking at the chats, y'all. Give me a second. Everybody on Patreon. All right. So did I like the song or not? 1 second. How am I still getting calls? Do I like the song or not? Give me 1 second. I'm going to do this. I do like the song, but I just felt like it was unnecessary. Honestly, I felt like the whole song was unnecessary. I felt like it didn't have a purpose. Hey Tammy, what's up? I felt like it didn't have a purpose. That was my issue. So now what I did, I played it right after, what was the song? If it was anybody in last night's chat, let me know. What was the song that I played after the Kendrick song? It was a song that he recorded. Let me see if it's anybody on Twitch that remember. I can't remember the song. It was one of the songs that Kendrick released during the battle, and I was like, yo, if this song lined up with this song, then it makes sense. Let me see. Y'all remember what it was? Meet the Grams. Yes, Meet the Grams. So I played Meet the Grams right beside the new song that Kendrick dropped. And I was like, okay, if he does that, in my music producer brain, thank you for the follow. In my music producer brain, it makes sense. It made perfect sense. But it's still like, why? Unless it's just like, I'm going to come step on your couch, F your couch. If it's like that, if it's an F your couch situation, all right, I get it. I get it completely. But I don't know. I'm partial to it. I would like to see what's next. I want to see what's next. I kind of hope in my executive producer brain, I kind of hope that Kendrick don't drop no more music. I don't want him to drop no more, at least until the Super Bowl. Let the Super Bowl come around, do your whole performance, get everybody hyped up, get everybody strung out on the performance, because we already know how he gonna perform. We've seen him perform at the Super Bowl before, so we know what the vibe is gonna be. So I kind of don't want Kendrick to drop no more music. He could send some subs. He could get on somebody else's album. He could do something else, but don't drop no more music. I don't want to hear no more music from Kendrick right now. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear no music from Kendrick. I don't want to hear no music from Drake. Now the extra people like SZA, J-Rock, Ab-Soul. If any of them drop music, let Kendrick put a verse on that and shoot a shot. I like that. But as of right now, I don't want to see him release no more music. I don't want to see him release no more music. What up, Turnbuckle Publishing? What up, big dog? What up? Be Tested, what up? Jay Ruger, Felix Ruger, what up? Oh, let's see. I'm reading the chat, y'all. Y'all know me. I like to read the chat, see what y'all talking about. You say, what is it? Vibe 48. I felt like the song lackluster. That's a good way to say it. You feel like the song lackluster. So even with that, it's just I don't know the purpose. It's for me. I'm a big purpose-driven guy. I'm big on purpose. And like, what was the reason? What was the reason? All right, we gotta get to the next subject. All right. But yeah, Kendrick, don't drop no more music. Don't. Unless it's like one of them. If Kendrick drops a Big Meech type of record in 2024, or if Kendrick drops it gotta be something hard like that, like a Big Meech or like a Trap or Die. If Kendrick raps on top of a Trap or Die type beat, yeah, give me that. If you do that, I'm with it. Or if Kendrick does a song with 21 Savage. Ooh, see, look at me being spicy. Look at me being spicy. All right, so on to the next thing. Oh yeah. We gotta make sure. I gotta tell you. This episode is also brought to you by the Lucrative community. I got markers now. So if you are a musician, you're a producer, you're a singer, you're a songwriter, you're a rapper, and you're trying to find just a community of people that can help support you and you support them, and everybody just gives and everybody benefits from something, join the Lucrative community. My Lucrative community, we meet every weekend, and I'm coaching these people every week. We're talking about business. We're talking about making money. We're talking about music. We're talking about relationships and all of the above. And we're just developing to being a dope individual, a dope group of individuals. Right now, we're almost up on a year. I started this back last December, and we're almost at a year. I got about maybe two superstars, but I want you to be one of my superstars. I want you to be a superstar and come out here and just go get it. So if you are interested and you're watching this on YouTube, link is in the bio. If you're watching this on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitch, everything is in the bio. Look at my link tree in the bio and come through. I would love to have you. Right now, I've given everybody the first week for free. After that first week, it's $20 a month. But you get music reviews, you get me to coach you every week, and you got a line of communication. So if you just working on something and you trying to figure out, how can I market this? How can I get this in front of so-and-so? What can I do better to just get some more motion? Come through. I'd love to have you. So, all right, Lucrative community. All right, so I'm going to save this Shannon Sharpe conversation for when we do the dating show. You say it's Flex. All right, Flex, what up? I'm going to save the Shannon Sharpe conversation for when we do the dating show because we're going to have some fun with it. But I just want to say this, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave it there because I got more stuff to talk about. Shannon Sharpe was going crazy, right? Shannon Sharpe was going crazy. So this is my thing. Hear me out. And I'm a good Christian I'm a good Christian follower of Christ guy, right? But it gave me hope. I ain't gonna front. Hearing Uncle Shannon go out there and tear them draws up, it gave me hope. It did. It did. I said, if I work out like Uncle Shannon, eat my vegetables, do right, lift some weights, I too can tear it up like that. I don't know how old he is though. How old is Shannon Sharpe? And what she calling him, Pawpaw? She was calling it was something crazy. Hold on. I should have looked this up earlier. How old is Shannon Sharpe? So he 56. Yeah. I want to be going crazy like that at 56 too. I want to, yeah. If you ain't able to do that at 56, if I can't do that 50, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So again, I'm going to dig in on that conversation when we do the dating show. So y'all come back if y'all want to hear that on Lucrative Love. Y'all come back if y'all want to hear that conversation. But Lee Daniels, what's up? No, I'm not talking about the debate at all. I'm not talking about that. I told y'all why we're not talking about that. I cannot. What I will do, what I'm going to do, so everybody on Instagram, y'all know I do the post show after the podcast. And everybody on TikTok, if y'all are interested, come through for the post show. Post show is normally about 11:30 to about 12 o'clock. 11:30 to about 12 o'clock. We're going to do the post show, and we're going to have some fun. But we'll talk about the debate on the post show. I'm down with that. If you want to do that, come over to Instagram and we'll talk about on that. How do you start your creative process with making a song? Quentin J. What's up? Shouts out to you, Quentin J. My creative process when I'm creating music changes. My creative process when it comes to creating music is all based on what is the task at hand. Did somebody hire me to produce music for a film? I'm gonna think about it in a different way. If somebody came to me for me to produce their artist, I'm gonna think about that in a different way. Then I break things down in segments, right? So, and I got a few people that's paid for my 3-pack, and we'll talk about the 3-pack towards the end of the show. But my 3-pack consists of me producing music. I'm gonna coach the people that I'm producing, and I'm gonna help them market the song, and we mixing and mastering the song, all in the 3-pack. The price is like $250 right now, and then after we hit the 20 people, it's gonna go way up. But right now, it's only $250 for 20 people because I need the content, and I want to be able to promote something in a big way. So that's one thing. But that's the reason if I'm producing somebody, I don't like to give them beats, and I don't like to produce them if I don't know what their mind is, what's the mindset. Because say for instance, if somebody gets their kid to come over here to record in my studio, and their kid is like 17 to 18 to 20, right? Between the age bracket, how I go about producing music for them is going to be completely different. It's going to be completely different on how I produce music for like a 30-year-old, if it makes sense. So I know the 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old, they're only going to rap about a certain amount of things, or they're only going to sing about a certain amount of things, because that's where they are. That's how much living they've done so far. So I'm going to probably produce their music based on something trendy, but I'm going to push them to be creative and do something colorful. And then I'm going to produce with 808s. I already know what it's going to be. Now, on the other side of it, if somebody says, yo, Nito, I need you to produce some music for me because I got a commercial I want to put out, I'm going to look at the demos. I want to look at the analytics. I want to see, okay, you got the majority of people that follow you is between the ages 35 to 45. Okay, ages 35 to 45, they probably got jobs. They probably got a lot of responsibilities. They don't have a lot of time to listen to the songs. So I can't be complex. With what type of music I do. So I got to kind of be somewhat trendy again, right? And then I got to be trendy within a minute and 30 seconds. It's not a full song. I only got about a minute, 30 seconds to make that commercial happen for them. So how I produce music from them and in the creative space is going to be different, right? Also, I'm going to look at what the person wants to do. What is the overall goal that you're trying to reach with your music? And this is why I charge what I charge. And even with $250 for the 3-pack is cheap. It's hella cheap. So that's why I was like, yo, I can't do but so many like that. But I want to see what's the motive. What are you trying to accomplish? Okay, that's what you want to accomplish. All right, cool. We're going to do this. All right, cool. You want to get some shows. All right, so now if an artist comes in the studio and says, yo, I need a song produced for me and I want to get some shows off of the song that you produced for me, I'm not going to fill their song up with hella 808s and synths and all that stuff. I'm going to try to strip down the music as much as possible wherein the artist could possibly play the song on keyboard. I've even taught some artists how to play the song that I produced for them on the keyboard. Why? The reason is once they go live, like I advise everybody to go live as much as possible. If the artist goes live on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube or Twitch or whatever, the artist goes live, they got to perform the song. If you don't perform the song, how you going to market the song? If you don't perform the song, how are you going to market the song? That's how I think about all of this stuff before I touch one key. This is how I think before I touch one key on the keyboard. If you call me to produce a song for you, I'm thinking about all of this stuff before I touch one key. And then by the time they leave, most of the people be wondering, yo, you said you produced exactly what was in my head. You produced exactly. No, it's not. It's not a thing of me producing what was in your head. I was just observing with what you needed. And I met the need with the production. I met the need with the coaching call. I met the need with helping you market the song. And I study a lot of things. So unfortunately, I wish I could tell you a shorter version of my creative process, but that's how I think. Now on the flip side, that's me working with somebody on a project. If it's just me in the studio, I'm gonna create whatever comes to mind. I'm always thinking of something creative. I'm always thinking of something to push the envelope further, right? So case in point, it's one thing right now I started thinking about doing was releasing a song every week. And I want to release a song every week. Well, I have been except for last week. I didn't do one last week, but I'm releasing a song every week on Patreon because I want people to join my Patreon. And the reason I want people to join my Patreon is because I know social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all of these other platforms that's like super public driven, they might taper off your algorithm. So if they taper off your algorithm, it's a real high chance that the stuff that you post, the people that follow you won't even see the post anyway. So my attempt to pull them off of the platform is saying, yo, come follow me on Patreon. I'm going to charge you $1 forever. It's going to be $1 forever. Just go join the Patreon. And now once you go join the Patreon, you see the pre-shows, you see the albums that I'm dropping, all of the workshops I do with music producers, you'll see that on there. Some of my exclusive conversations with other industry professionals, it'll be on the Patreon. And the reason, like I said, I want to provide value. I'm big on providing value for people. So my creative process consists of all of that stuff. Unfortunately, my creative process consists of all of that stuff. So, all right. So yeah, let's talk about Deliverance right quick. Shouts out to Lee Daniels. I did see a lot of people that asked me what I thought about the movie, and I hadn't watched the movie. I watched the movie now. I watched the movie. Hold up. Is that Breeze up? What up, big dog? What's good? I ain't seen you in a minute. What up? But the Deliverance movie with Lee Daniels. All right, so this is what I think. And I will applaud anybody that is willing to step out of the regular norm for their type of content, because everybody knows Lee Daniels for pretty much being a Tyler Perry. They just call the thing a thing. Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry make the same type of movies. Lee, if you see this, I didn't say this in a negative tone. I did not say so. If you, I still, I'm ready for the work. I'm ready for the work. But Lee Daniels and Tyler Perry has made the same type of movies. Let's call a thing a thing. If you look at Empire and the messiness of Empire and the infidelity and the drugs and the guns, and all, they made the same type of movies for the most part. They always gonna have a church scene. It's always gonna be a church scene somewhere in that movie. And I was, all right, truth moment. I was kind of hoping that Lee Daniels didn't put a church scene in this Deliverance movie. I was kind of hoping because I was like, yo, he's black. And we got to fix this too. This is a stigma. I think a lot of black creators and a lot of black film directors and producers are known for doing the same type of content. I want to change that. How can we change that? And maybe it's a thing where that's the only movies that Hollywood or whoever green lights it. If that's the case, that's kind of nasty. It's kind of nasty. But anyway, I turned the movie on. I actually watched the movie in the studio. I can control everything in the studio. So it's like my room, I wish y'all could, like, I want people to come to the studio. My room is made like a baseball diamond. I don't have 4 corners in my wall. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12 corners in this whole room. So that means the sound is broken up and everything is just like it's a movie theater. It's like a movie theater, small movie theater, not a big one. But I turned the movie on. I got the surround sound up, aka studio speakers with the sub on. That's all it was. So I'm looking at the movie, and I see Andra Day. So I'm like, okay, I didn't know she acted. Okay, she's all right. Okay, how y'all feel about Andra Day? I like her singing, but I didn't know. Right? So I'm looking at the movie. And I say, okay, this is about to be some Portuguese / what is it? Paranormal activity. It's about to be one of them. I was like, all right, cool. I'm with it. Lee Daniels, you officially got my attention. So I'm looking, I'm watching, and then I saw the white lady. What's the white lady name? I can't think of the white lady name. Somebody tell me what the white lady name is in the Deliverance movie, in one of the chats. But anyway, I'm watching the movie. I say, okay, that's the mom. So she's a mixed race chick. All right, cool. I'm with it. I'm just trying to figure out where we about to go with this. So the first thing that stuck out was the lady was trying to be, oh, my bad. Everybody on Patreon, we going to come back. I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all next week. No, that's for YouTube. For YouTube. Everybody on YouTube, we'll be back next week. Thank y'all for y'all support, and go ahead and cop something. No more poverty music hoodies or any of that stuff. Cop it, support the platform. Thank y'all so much. See y'all next week.